Right, welcome today to the At Show and episode 15. And today I'm delighted to welcome Jack Churchill into the meeting with us on the show. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Miles. Nice to see you.
And nice to see you too. A strange time. We're actually neighbours because he lives pretty close to me where I am. So that's even better, even though we're close in the video camera side of it. So, Jack, I remember meeting you in the early 2000s when you had a stand at BET and you were demonstrating to me a really large pen. I think it was about that big. And for me, I was looking for something that was going to help a pupil at secondary school who was very, very dyslexic, and he couldn't read very much at all. I think it was three-letter words that were his thing. And I remember providing him with this pen, and he was absolutely changed his life, and he became much more confident and able to do things that he couldn't do. And you can imagine the embarrassment if he was ever asked to read out loud. So my question to you, Jack, is, how did you start your company? You're this. I'm right in saying you're the CEO of Scanning Pens. Okay, so tell us a little bit about how you began.
Yeah, hi, Miles. Yeah, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Scanning Pens. I actually run the business with my business partner, Toby Sutton, who is the other co-founder. We were both at university together, and we went off and did our own different things, but we remained friends, and we decided, actually, after the internet bubble burst, and a lot of sort of young businesses had been quite affected by
Jack, your audio seems to have gone away there for a minute. Okay, do you want to just repeat your last sentence?
Yeah. So I went to university with Toby, and we decided to set up a business together following the internet bubble bursting and everyone looking for jobs. And I'm dyslexic. I was diagnosed with dyslexia at the age of 14. And one of the companies that someone introduced us to was Wiscom Technologies, who are based out of Israel. And they had a pen called the Reading Pen. And it was a small device that scanned over words and read it aloud. It was very clever for the time, but the voice was a bit like the wonderful Professor Stephen Hawking, and it was a bit slow and a bit clunky. But we still knew there was something in this sort of technology. So we've really persevered actually for 17 years and to get to where we are today. And the last 4 or 5 years, our business has totally transformed from being a sort of bumping along business that doesn't turn over very much to.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jack. It's gone again. I don't know your sound.
Oh dear. So can you hear me now, Miles?
Yeah, I can. It's fine. I don't know why it's doing that, but it seems to decide not to let you talk.
I think maybe I didn't. Let me just. Yeah, it was on Jabra, so it was on my headset. But let's try that again. I mean, there are obviously a lot of people who are homeschooling at the moment, and the bandwidths are being hammered by every school and every business under the sun, aren't they? So.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could change my mic if that would be a better preference for you. Shall I give that a try?
No, keep going. Let's see what happens if we have any further outages, maybe. But no, it's good to hear you. So, yeah. So I wonder if you could show us what a scanning pen is now and what it does.
Sure, no problem. Let me just change the camera to. Can you see that?
Yes, we can see it perfectly.
Great. So these are two of the more popular pens. We've worked with this Swedish company called Cpen over the last 6 years to develop these pens, and
There's the white one for reading, and it includes a dictionary and voice and data storage on it as well. And the orange one is designed for tests, so for exams, and that's the one that's approved by the JCQ for use in exams. Anyone is allowed to use it in any exam in the UK, as long as it's part of their normal way of working. And yeah, this pen doesn't store anything, and it doesn't have any information on it. So the reason it's orange is there might be a busy exam hall with 300 people in, and sports hall, and this pen can. It is obvious that it's the one that's approved by the awarding bodies for use in their exams. And it comes with, all the pens come with headphones. You can just plug in headphones and listen, independently. So yeah, this is the reader pen. You turn it on, you've got text reader, you've got dictionary, you've got scan to file, and you've got voice recorder. You can actually customize the pen quite a lot to make it suitable for you. So you can change the accents and the dictionaries. It works in French, Spanish, and English. So I'm just going to show you the text reader feature at the moment. So if I put the pen down, run it over a line of text, and then
raise awareness and reclaim the color red.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a reflection, so let me just do it like that.
Raise awareness and reclaim the color red. Capital I.
So you see, you can very quickly hear words aloud instantly, and you can keep repeating words over and over again. And you can even just go to the menu here and go definition, and it will give you the definition of the words, and it will even read out these definitions.
Color noun, colors. 1. The quality of being red, green, blue, and so on, produced by rays of light of different wavelengths. 2. The use of all.
And we've got a range of dictionaries. So there's the Oxford Primary Dictionary on here. So it's a very simple dictionary, that one. So if you scan over the word cat, it will actually say cat to you, and it will say a fluffy household pet with ears and whiskers that chases mice. So I'm just going to change back to my camera.
Okay, I'm afraid the sound's gone again when you did that. So
can you hear me now? Is that all good?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully the demo went all right, Miles. Did you manage to hear all the?
Yes, yeah, that was brilliant. It does show exactly what it does on the tin there. I've actually got your latest pen, the Cpen, isn't it? That you've got that actually is
or we've got a Reader Pen Secure that's designed for the workplace. So this doesn't store any data either. So it's kind of GDPR. It helps businesses be GDPR compliant. So if you've got someone in the workplace who's who's struggling with reading and needs to hear words on contracts or documents or health and safety documents, this can be a very good product to deploy, because they really shouldn't be taking pictures with their mobile phone and converting it to text in a workplace environment. But the other one you might have been mentioning was the Cpen Connect, which is it's a little Bluetooth scanner that scans straight to your tablet or PC or Mac or smartphone. And you can then, of course, use all the features on that device, such as dictionary for translating, or text-to-speech if you're interested in hearing the words, or just use it for data capture. Maybe you're writing a book and you want to gather up lots of different information in the library. You can just go and scan stuff from different.
Okay, Jack, your microphone went out just at the end there.
Okay, yeah, I was just saying that, you can scan across to any device using this tool.
Right, excellent. So yeah, there's such a range there, and such a useful tool to use, because it's so small and can fit in your pocket rather than lugging another device around. As you pointed out, sometimes it's not appropriate to use images, so it's perfect for just doing that little bit of extra work there. So what next is for scanning pens for you as a company now? I know you're global. You're not just in this country. You're working in numerous countries. But what next will be happening for scanning pens?
Yeah, so we've got our main offices are in the UK, but we are in the US, Canada, Australia, and also India now. We wanted to wait till after Brexit to really do work in Europe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Sam went again.
Okay, I'm going to change my microphone to my internal mic.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Great. Let's try this for a bit. It may be the internet, obviously, but yeah. So this pen works. This exam reader pen works in 10 languages, and so we can really start working in European countries now, if we so wish. We also have a pen called the Lingo Pen, which is a translator pen that we haven't done a lot of work with to date. So this is a language translation pen, and it works in all these different languages. And so our plans really for this year are to push into Europe now. We've got Brexit done, and we know the lay of the land, but also to continue ramping up our business in the US. So those are our two key projects. We've got a whole range of products now which work really well for a whole range of sectors, such as workplace, exams. The reader pen can obviously be used in primary, secondary, college, higher education. So, and we've done quite a bit of work in prisons in the last couple of years, and we've begun to get pens into prison cells, actually, which has been a huge breakthrough after quite a lot of hard work. And yeah, I'm really excited about all the different avenues that we can go down, but it is also quite daunting because it's been quite nice as a company to focus on pen scanners and not to do anything else. But now we've actually got products for so many different markets. We need to really be very organized about how we, raise awareness and roll the pens out into the different sectors and get case studies and all the rest.
It's tremendous, and certainly you've opened my eyes to the range of work that you're currently involved with, which is just showing you how assistive technology, goes into every area. I'm going to put up the website for Scanning Pens for those who are watching who like to know how to connect with you. So hopefully I've got it right. scanningpens.com. And yeah, if you go to that site, you will find more details of some of the things that Jack's been talking about. Now, this isn't meant to be an advert for Scanning Pens. It's meant to talk about assistive technology. And so, what, in your opinion, Jack, would be the next big thing in AT? I can't give you a time scale, but where do you think we're going in order to make this happen for people?
Well, yesterday I took part in something I think you're familiar with, Miles, which is called the APL. Basically, the UN have launched the World Health Organization. I think it's backed by the UN to some extent, but they've launched an initiative to find out what kind of AT is being used in the UK. And I found it very interesting to be involved in this project. I think we are only one with a third country maybe to be involved with doing like an assistive technology search of what everyone's using. And I think that this is really important because there's so much great assistive technology out there which is being developed by little companies, medium companies, big companies, and even things that you don't even really think of is often part of assistive technology. Easy to, every day people are using assistive tech. Maybe it's changing the color on your screen, or using text to speech or voice to text. So I think it's really important that we do this survey and we are able as a country to lay out what is great assistive tech that people are using across all walks of life in this country, because then other countries are going to come and have a look at it and say, well, this is great that they're using this in the UK. Maybe we could be using this in, France or in Ghana or wherever, to support people who actually, it's all about leveling the playing field at the end of the day. And if we can help inform and raise awareness of assistive technology,
it can really change people's lives to allow them to learn and work in a way, I guess also learn, live and work in a way that everyone else is perhaps able to do.
Yeah, and certainly that's definitely a very important thing, and also technology can be fun, can't it? You were talking about Oculus just prior to starting this. Tell me what you're doing with that and what it is.
Yeah, so my daughter had a birthday yesterday. She was 11, and
happy birthday to her.
So I don't know. We decided that actually, because of lockdown and everyone's stuck at home, and she was unable to have a party, unable to see any friends really, and homeschooling had just kicked off. We thought, why not? Let's spoil her a bit, and we invested in headsets, so virtual reality, and it was quite fun getting it all going last night. And I mean, these headsets are more than just a gimmick now. They really are quite extraordinary. You can travel around the world, you can travel through the human body, you can play games. I after she went to bed last night, I have to admit I did have a bit of a go at it, and for 30-40 minutes I was there shooting things, and it's really quite good exercise. It's quite a fitness workout, and there's lots of different games and things you can do to keep your interest up. But no, I'd highly recommend virtual reality now, actually. So I think this is something that allows us all during lockdown and during these difficult times to maybe get away and see different things that perhaps we wouldn't have experienced before. So certainly it's been an opportunity for our family to see something new.
I recommend you have a look at Google Paint on it. As nothing, as somebody who went to art college and studied art for 3 years, there's nothing better than being in a 3-dimensional painting environment.
Oh, wow.
You literally paint sculpture. It's wonderful. It's free.
Do you have one as well, Miles? Do you have one of these?
I don't. Yeah. I've used it in a school where they were using it at a special school to help their learners to understand the office and workplace. So they were taking people into there and giving them tasks to do in the virtual world in a safe environment where they could fail or make mistakes without fear of looking stupid or whatever.
Yeah.
With a projector. So obviously it's a very personal thing. With a projector, the teacher is able to see what the students are doing and how they're performing the tasks that they expect to do. So that's a great use of that technology. But thank you. Thanks ever so much, Jack, for sharing your thoughts. And thank you too. Do visit his website. And he's very approachable. I can say that. And he's not just my neighbour. He's also my colleague on the Bath Council. And he's also a friend as well. So thank you so much, Jack, for joining the show.
Thanks, Miles. It's a pleasure to be with you.
And you too, sir.